and vile act of 9/11. I've often said that I was at ground zero, and I had the misery of seeing the recovering that was still occurring at that time. I take no back seat to the concern and love for this nation, as I know that my colleagues do on both sides of the aisle. But this legislation is divided in a simple premise: no to refugees, stop the refugee program, turn your back on children and women and old people, broken and bent. This side saying that America's values can parallel the love, respect, and commitment to the national security of this nation. ISIL determines to divide this bipolar world, divided between Muslims who share the distorted and profane interpretation, but yet those who live every day under the sun who love freedom. We do not define the faith by those who kill us and maim us. As President Franklin Delano Roosevelt said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself, nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror which paralyzes needed efforts to convert retreat in advance. This is the extensive review that only a small number of Syrians go through that are able to get in this country from refugee camps. That is the only place they come from. This is an extensive one. I say to Mr. President, certify it now. But what this legislation does is require that the 5-year-old Syrian girl that has lived most of her life in a Jordanian camp must be certified by 4 or 5 individuals who are already in the process of the certification. There are 60 million individuals who are displaced across the globe now. 20% of them are Syrian, fleeing conflict that has taken 240,000 lives. Right now, the FBI has 50 terrorist cells being investigated. They cannot count them as Syrian refugees. This is the wrong direction. Let us follow our values, Mr. Speaker. Vote that bill down and bring refugees who are already certified. This bill is unnecessary. It stops the refugee program. Where is our mercy? I yield back.
The gentleman from South Carolina is recognized.